Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. So striding forward now, Gleyber Torres. He will lead this one off today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses as we get underway here at lovely Coors Field. A ball and a strike. The 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hey. 2-2. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Blackman is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Ball 1.
Number 19, Charlie Blackman.
Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Flying toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
DJ LeMahieu is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Little flare out to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Blackman on second. LeMahieu on at first with nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He's certainly a guy to watch out there.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Full count now, 3-2. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Runners are at second and third with one down. The 3-2 one more time. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Bases are loaded here with one away. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. No balls and a strike to count. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. 2-2 the count. Likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. The 2-2. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, not hit all that hard, hero. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
2-0 now. 2-1 to David Dahl.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on the fast. You get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there. And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Short, hit hard. And that's through. A base hit. In with it is Stanton, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank. That guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Kyle Freeland is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 3 runs already home here. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. In all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. It's the Rockies 3 and the Yankees nothing. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
1-1. misses down below the knees. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Andujar can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
2-0 count, the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. The 1-1 home. Here's a fastball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The count now at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Curveball, strike three called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and no strikes.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Some of the natural splendor of Denver and the surrounding areas. So we thank you for joining us here for Matinee Baseball on MLB Network. Grounded to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Lance Lynn. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Two balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, it's one thing to give up a hit to a pitcher right here. You can live with that, but an American League pitcher, a guy who probably takes BP 10 days out of the year, this is surprising. He's going to have to bear down on the mound right
there. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And 2-2. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Blackman, but he won't get there. It falls in. The throw into second, and that's the second out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. That's by him for strike 1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Neil Walker will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 14.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. Stanton is there, and he'll bring this one in. Ready for another chance? Carlos Gonzalez. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Gonzalez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Desmond. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to a heater that he can do something with.
Now batting.
Sionetta, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Low apparently.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over.
Giancarlo Stanton now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And he fouls this one off. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. Ionetta puts down the tag. He is out at home plate.
Up next for the Yankees.
So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Gregorius, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Miguel Andujar, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Snap one over the first, and he'll dive back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Fouled off. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yanks leave one. Score holds. It's 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at for ball 3. Charlie Blackmon is on deck. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And this will be fouled away. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Charlie Blackmon. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Lynn comes set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Digging in and looking for more, DJ LeMahieu. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Judge is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. In now for Colorado, Nolan Arenado. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two and one.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and that is through into left field. A base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 0-1 the count. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is standing in. Gary Sanchez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. So striding in, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that's low, ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs. So it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Greg Bird will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. LeMahieu waits on it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Neil Walker reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. Oh, and that liner caught him. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Sonny Gray, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 55. Sonny Gray.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second. Ready for another shot now. Ian Desmond. It was a walk in his last trip. Judge will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Dahl leads off first with 1 away. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 2-2 one more time. And this one's in the dirt. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. 4 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Gregorius. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Make it 5-1.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ.